Hi, Love Book Triangle, Lindsay here. I am going to be doing my June TBR. Sorry about my voice, guys. I really don't know what's wrong with it. I think some of the kiddos at school might have gotten me sick, but this is what I've been dealing with on and off for the last couple days, so please just bear with me. But I originally had 4 books in mind for my TBR this month, and one that I really need to crack into, but I'm waiting until this last week of school to end here so I can dedicate my time to it, is finally Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. It has been way too long since I should have read this book, but like I say in so many of my videos, I just really had to crack down on the Polygon. But now this summer, when school's over, I'm just gonna dive into this and be ready, since December the next one comes out and I have to be prepared. So this is on my TBR this month. Then I have The Great Hunt by Wendy Higgins. She should be at a Polygon this upcoming year, so it's one that's on my list. I only read the first book in her other series, and it's just been so long since I read it. I gotta refresh my memory before I go back into that series, so I'm gonna give this one a try since it is the first book and it'll be new and I don't have to remember anything. Then I plan on reading Max by Sawyer Bennett. She also plans to be at a Polygon next year, and this is the only book I have of hers, so I'm going to read that. Then I plan on reading Shelter by Jay Cronover. Is book 2. The first book is Retreat in the Getaway series, and that is on my phone, so I can't show that to you. I typically don't read on my phone, but I got the book for free, so why not, right? And then that was all I had planned for my June TBR, because I know Lord of Shadows is big, and those big books intimidate me while I'm reading, no matter how much I like them. But on June 1st, so Friday, I started reading Nerd by Cambria Hebert, and she's also going to be at a Polygon, and this is the second book I have of hers. I read Avalanche, I can't think of the name, Avalanche already, and I really wanted to read this one. My friend is way into the series right now, so I wanted to kind of know what she was talking about, so I read this book, just finished it a little while ago, so it wasn't planned for this month, but it was a good read. I'll tell you more about it in my June wrap-up. And I just added another book before this video. I was looking at my list of what I wanted to try to read for a Polygon next year, even though I know I don't have a ticket and everything, but I'm still hoping to go. And this year they've already minimized the limit of things you can have signed to 3, so my list isn't as big this year, and I decided that instead of reading one of the books that is already on my TBR, I wanted to read something that I've been dying to read for a long time, so I just picked it out. Rise of the Isle of the Lost. It's the 3rd book in this Descendants series, and I love Disney. I love these books and the movies that go along with them, and I have been wanting to read this 3rd book, so I just picked out something fun that hopefully I can read this week before I need to start diving into Lord of Shadows. So I just wanted to pick a fun read and go off of my list because the other stuff just wasn't really interesting me at the moment, so this is what I'm going to read. So please tell me below what you guys are hoping to read this month, if you keep a list or you kind of go off of it like I did, even though I had a list. So yeah, tell me what you're hoping to accomplish this month. Bye guys.